So, what am I going to ramble about today? This ramble is going to be a very niche ramble. I want to complain about something in Vietnam, where I'm at. I know a lot of you are going to be clicking off, all two of you that are watching this, I'm sure, will be clicking off right now. Why is it such a slow process to pay for things here in Vietnam? So, when you go to the supermarket, to the convenience store, you can pay by an app called Zalo in Vietnam. Z-A-L-O, Zalo. And here's the thing. It's so ass backwards. As a foreigner, and this happened in China too, as a foreigner, when I pay for something, I'm in and out. I'm a foreigner. It should be more difficult for me. There's a language barrier. And yet, bam, 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 I'm done. 10 seconds, 15 seconds, I'm in, I'm out. I've paid for my goods. But the person in front of me, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to pay for something. Because the process here, when you go to check out, the cashier will tell you how much money. The person takes out their phone and they'll scan this little QR code. And then they have to wait for their Zalo to open. Zalo, it's a bit slow sometimes, and you have to open up this, I guess, in-app browser or something. It's not a browser, but it's a pop-up window. And then they have to go in there, and they have to type in how much money, and then they have to submit how much money, and then wait for it to go through, and then show the cashier. And the entire process takes too long. Now, in China, I will say, I got agitated with a lot of things there, to be honest. One thing I found was fairly decent was WeChat Pay. WePay. You take out your WePay, open your QR code, and then the cashier just, boop, scans you. Bam. Automatically deducts the right amount of money. You can have the QR code opened in a flash. Takes you 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So in Vietnam, they flipped the process, it looks like, in a lot of places. I think they could scan your Zalo. They could scan your Zalo and automatically deduct it from you, but I don't see people doing that. Maybe some people do, but the people in front of me are always the ones scanning the QR code and entering everything manually. Why? Even for small transactions, just pay by cash. It's like, imagine, America, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, someone goes to the convenience store, they buy a bottle of soda and a pack of chewing gum, and they pay by check, $2. They take out a check, write a check to pay for $2. How annoyed would you be waiting behind someone writing out a check for $2? It drives me up the wall. You take that issue and then you couple that with the issue that at convenience stores, they pick the most inopportune time to let people train, to let the new employees train. You go to 7-Eleven during rush hour here. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. People are getting off of work. People are dropping in at 7-Eleven. Quick, 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 quick. And then you have the new person doing all the transactions. There's 2 registers. 2 registers. Only one is open. Oh, there's 3, 4, 5 staff members all working, but they're all stocking the shelves. 1 register is open, and the one person operating it is the trainee who doesn't know how to use the cards either. I've had that issue all the time here. People, they don't know how to use my card. My card is a tap card, but they keep putting it in. I'm like, tap it, tap it. Put it in. No, tap it. Oh, it's not working. It works. Tap it. So I'm getting a little agitated now talking about it. And I shouldn't. I should calm down. But it happens several times a week where it just takes such a long amount of time unnecessarily to pay for stuff here, and it does drive me up the wall. I do wish that they could get things a little bit quicker, a little bit more on point. Scan my QR code and automatically deduct the money. That would be a lot simpler. Train people on how to do the cards before you let them loose to man the register. Train them during non-peak times. When there's a peak time, have 2 or 3 people operating the registers if you have 2 or 3 registers. Today's a ramble. Today's a rant. More, maybe not a ramble, more of a rant, but just had that on my mind. Want to get that out there. Anyway, have a great day. See you next time.